this is Sam, and I am reveling in my Samness. I'm really excited to be here to share with y'all a technique that I came up with myself. I like to call it the Sam Star ZigZag. You start out with a star punch. You can either use the large star punch or the small star punch, both available from Stampin Up. This large star punch is best for 3D items and scrapbook pages, while the small star is perfectly proportioned for a card. I'd like to demonstrate my technique. I'm starting out with an 1.5" by 5.5" piece of paper. If you want to be really conservative with your paper, you could cut this 1 inch wide, but I thought it more difficult to hold like that. So here's the technique. You're going to slide your paper into the edge of your punch, and you're going to look for this hole, this little hole, or air as I like to call it, and then you're going to squeeze your punch. Now you're going to continue finding that little hole or air until you're all the way down your piece of paper. Remember, you can do this any length, however long your project is. I picked this length because I'm going to show y'all a card at the end. Now if you were using the large star punch, you would want to cut a piece of paper that was the length of your project by 2 3/4 inches wide. For a more conservative use of paper, you can cut it 1 1/4 inch. So I'm going to cross over to do the last couple of punches. Keep that lined up real straight. Squeeze. And now I have a really pretty zigzag. You notice it makes kind of a mess, so keep your trash can handy. So there is the zigzag punch. Can't you imagine that as alligator teeth or a beautiful border on your next scrapbook page? Well, I want to show you the project I did with it. Here's a card. I like to call this my wishing star card. I used the zigzag punch technique for an accent, and I also added some glitter that would poke out and also be a surprise when you open the card. To add more detail to the card, I did a double punch with the star. I'd like to show you that too. You start out with a piece of paper, punch your star, your small star, and you'll want to save this for just a second, to use in just a minute. So now I'm going to take the large punch, line it up in the window, oops, a little crooked, let's try that again, and squeeze. So now I have an outline star. So that's going to be here, and it's going to be adhered with dimensional. But before you adhere that down, glue this down, cover it with Tombow, and add your chunky glitter. To add more shooting effect, I added ribbon with a brad, some stitching with embossing floss, and a sentiment from Define Your Life. I chose Wish. It reads, wish, heart's desire, to dream of, reach for, aspire to want. Wish upon a star. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you can be inspired by this technique and many others that I hope to offer soon. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.